Typhil found only some old papers in the chest.
Oh, I can use some old papers. I hate this job. I'm writing this down for the sake of my own sanity. I hate this job. The lord of the manor can never remember my name and talks to me like I'm a mule. I'm sure his eldest daughter is stalking me. I caught her looking at me from the bedroom window with an insane stare. I found the youngest passed out in the garden again. I thought she was dead this time. They're always leaving diary notes all around the house detailing their thoughts and actions. Who does that? Do they think I'm illiterate? There are always monsters lurking around too. I can't count the number of times I've had to bludgeon a strange zombie to death. Why didn't Typhil think of that? Ever since I've been going to the pond to partake in the herb growing nearby, the landlord has been eyeing me strangely. He can go to hell. It's legal in this barony. I can't wait to quit this awful place. Today, my bottle of wine is missing. The researcher's daughter probably took it. The young one with dung for brains. Then I opened my door to find a white flower wrapped in a woman's unwashed unmentionables. There's something wrong with these people. I saw the boss setting up some kind of contraptions around the manor. When I asked what he was doing, he simply stared at me as if I had slapped him. I also caught him eating paper again. I have to get out of here. I like that this guy is like, he's like the one on the level. I learned something interesting from a duo of travelers at the pond. Apparently, the owner hid his substantial fortune somewhere on the grounds. That fool. I'm the groundskeeper. That means I keep the grounds. If there's loot somewhere on the grounds, I'm gonna be the one who finds it. And when I do, I'm skipping town and heading south for permanent vacation. I just discovered that the boss has posted an ad for a new groundskeeper. The nerve of him. After all I've done for him and his two crazy daughters, I have to find the treasure before I'm replaced. Speaking of the boss, he made a strange request the other day. He wanted me to dig 3 holes about 6 feet deep. I don't know what kind of vegetables he thinks need that much room, but what do I know? I'm just the groundskeeper, but not for long. I think I'll check the laboratory next. I have all the keys to the house, I just need to wait for the boss to leave. He's always in there doing who knows what. Maybe there's a clue in there.
Typhil found a key ring with several keys in the cupboard.
So I wouldn't be
I'll just add this house key to the key ring.
I wouldn't be surprised if the groundskeeper told me that there was a ghost, so I would go west to the pond, so that he had more time to find the treasure and just skip out. That's probably what happened. He's probably just gone. Where'd those people go? Wait, what? Is the door locked again?
Typhil and...
It's coming to get us!
Oh, it's just you.
Oh, they
Lock
locked
the door, quickly! There's a ghost out there!
So, ghosts can't pass through doors? Do you know anything about the ghost?
The travel agent told us the legend.
But we didn't think it was true.
Let's start with the legend then.
Well, according to the brochure, the owner of this house lived here with his 2 daughters. He was a supernova eventologist.
A what?
That's someone who studies magical beings.
Of course it is.
What happened to the people who lived here?
They say the groundskeeper who lived nearby went mad and killed them all.
And now his ghost still roams the forest, searching for the master's gold.
Okay.
Do you have any ideas for how to get rid of an evil spirit?
Well, my grandmother used to be an exorcist. She always said the best way to get rid of an evil spirit is to make it touch sacred earth. They'll become trapped inside it.
Sacred earth?
Basically, just dirt that's been blessed or prayed over by a priest.
Good luck getting a spirit to touch it, though. They'd never do it on purpose.
Just throw it at them.
Do you know anything about the ruins we passed through?
Supposedly, that was the castle of a very powerful and evil magician way back in ancient times.
I guess that made this a good place to live for a supernova eventologist.
Could you two please help get us out of this situation instead of just standing there?
Oh, geez, I don't know what I could do. I'm a mechanic. I'm good with machines and gadgets, not ghosts.
And I'm a veterinarian. I only work with living creatures, not dead ones.
Oh, what about... I have a unicorn. Oh, I have a cat,
You're
too.
a veterinarian, you say? I suppose you know a thing or two about cats.
Oh, you betcha.
There's a cat in the dining room. Do you know how I can get rid of it?
A cat here? The poor thing must be scared stiff. I'll go check on it.
Neat. So he's gonna die to a cat attack, and then it's gonna be me, the dwarf, and the cat in the next adventure. No. One could only hope. You did it. We did it. We recruited Cat to party.
Oh, you'll be alright now, little one.
Shoe Cat achievement unlocked. The time for idle planning is past. I must take more direct steps to ensure the safety of my estate. I'm sure of it. There have been bandits lurking in the woods near the pond that my daughter told I had lots of gold and then passed out on. I don't know how they learned of my fortune, but I must see to their fate before they find it. I shall set traps for them come time when I have available resources. As well as the rogues, I feel I also must dispatch the groundskeeper. It has been subtle, but no subtle clue escapes my keen eye. The poison that flows from the castle ruins has finally gotten to his dull mind. I can see the hatred in his eyes. I can almost hear his sinister thoughts. I've also come to find that he has coerced my daughter Elaine to fall in love with him, surely by the use of some dark magic. The pitiful girl continues to write the most wretched poetry to him, although I'm quite certain he cannot read. So yeah, this guy just thinks he's illiterate. He must be dealt with. I know well the grim irony in the task, but I have assigned him to dig 3 holes that shall serve as graves. I told him it was for a new garden. I have sent for a priest to perform burial rites. This is precautionary, as the evil that influences the land may rise these cretins as undead. Keys.
The ring.
Dresser.
The dresser contained only an old bottle of castor oil, which Typhil took.
What exactly is castor oil? That's like it's a colorless oil used sometimes for hair? Or probably other things. Wink, wink, wink.
The corked bottle was full of castor oil. The label read Cultigan Castor Oil, the smoother bowel mover. Simply pouring castor oil onto...
Oh, so I have to... Oh, I'm sorry, unicorn, but I guess I need you to poop golds. For some reason, I'm gonna put my armor back on. Why do I always find these bugs? Is that the poltergeist? Like, is that the I can't do anything. Let's just wait. Okay, so that's the poltergeist.
Yikes!
What in Artovya?
Okay, so the problem was I clicked on it first and it was
Who
just...
knows? Just keep watching the door.
Oh. Oh, how does this work? I don't really get it. Can I just walk around it?
And that is the story of how Sir Typhil of Creulor met his end.
Okay, so do I have to lure it? Maybe I have to lure it into traps or something.